Hey, it's survival of the fittest. Hey, if I like it, I'ma spin it. I do not dance as Jiggy. There's a vibe, you know I'm with it. Nigga, I'm in it to win it. It's survival of the fittest. Jay Prizzy on his pivot. If I like it, I'ma spin it. I fucked your bitch and I twisted and now she knows she the realest. She knows she can get it. I do not dance as Jiggy. I'm the king of my city. Ride around like I'm Kitty. YSG, we get busy. Wait, I do not dance at Jiggy. Like my bop like I'm Shiggy. Ain't nobody fucking with me. Watch me fuck up the city, bitch. I do not dance at Jiggy. You know the vibes, I get busy. If you slide, some niggas get with me. I don't dance, but the moves on shit. You know how we rock, we aim for your spot. I'm never gonna stop. One false move and it's off your top. No DJ, but you liking my bop. Know my name, got the city on lock. Got my name turning like a top. Been on top, already locked. Got the hood going crazy. 2 or 3 know I be rocking. Climb pressure like a lineman. No matter the time, the strip be popping. Taking off, I ain't talking to rock. Stepped on the scene, I'm the plug, no socket. If I see an op, you know I'ma drop him. Got my niggas moon walk like a Michael. King of sound, you know it's my title. It's a movie every time we hit. Turn the city up, we about to go party again. Liddy again. Take 2 shots.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Might be all y'all get. Yep, that's all y'all get is a preview. Nah, y'all want the rest, y'all gotta go watch. Y'all gotta go on iTunes, order that shit. Yeah, so you can hear the rest of that. Goddamn. Yo, man. Just stop it up the podcast, man. This your boy Hawk Light, man. I'm back with another one for you today, man. We got Jay Prism, aka J Bando Sheisty in the building
You already know the fucking vibes.
already. Let the people know where you're from. Tell them about yourself. Give them a little background.
You know, I was born and raised in Soundview, Bronx. I live in Connecticut right now, so I definitely represent 347-718-203-860 area.
Oh God, I see that gorilla mob in the building for shizzle. I see y'all in the comments.
Gorilla
Uh,
Mob, you already know the vibes, bro.
oh, this about to be a classic. Oh, hey, I'm gonna let you know. I just recently, like a couple months ago, got on that they call it drill, New York drill. I Me personally, I call it that get sturdy music because that type of shit you get sturdy to. You know what I'm saying? So,
Definitely
yeah.
niggas get sturdy to that shit.
Oh God. I'm like, shit, hell, this gonna be a good episode. I fucks with about tell us the making that jiggy, which was featuring Bully Falero, Mozzarella, Della Music, and Jay Nasty.
Man, actually, the funny thing was about that song. Like when I first did it, the original, um, I was actually bored. I felt like getting jiggy,
Yeah.
so I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna make a song called "Get Jiggy." You know, I was high. So I had just came home from work, so I was listening to my beats I had. So I'm like, all right, let's see. I'm hearing this shit. I'm like, all right, I got something for this. So then I started doing I wrote the song. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get this shit recorded. So then I'm like, fuck it, and like I had a whole dance to it. I didn't even know I had a dance to it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just make my own dance. I want to be that trendsetter. So then when like the remix happened, I was performing Jiggy unreleased to like New York, Philly. So it was like I was performing it unreleased. So everybody started fuck with it. So I had these artists who's featured on this shit. They hit me up personally, like, yo, I fuck with that song, bro. What's the name of that shit? I say Jiggy. So they was like, yo, I do not dance at Jiggy. So they kept calling me that, I was like, yo, bro, all y'all did hop on this song and make it a whole remix. So then that's how we came up with Jiggy Remix. I clicked with like different areas of Connecticut. Like you got Della from Hartford, you got Mozzarella from New Haven, you got Jay Nasty from Hamden, and then you got Bully from Meriden. So I'm like, you know what? I want to make it a huge banger between different areas.
Yeah, Yeah, I noticed you mentioned Hartford. Shout out Hartford, Connecticut, man. You know, I'm a big fan of Bishop and the Juice. Shout out Haitian Juice, man. You know, really know what's going down out there. Like, they cutting up in the movie scene. I see him. He need to drop another one, though. He bullshit. We ain't get one for him about a year and a half. He bullshitting right now. Anyhow, you from the Bronx originally.
Yeah,
Now we know Bronx is one of the meccas of hip hop culture, New York in general. How growing up out there influenced you musically?
like growing up out there was hard actually. Like it's like the like my theme of the album is survival of the fittest. So it was like me growing up in the Bronx. That shit was like really survival of the fittest. Like you really had to be on your shit. If not, bye. You feel me? So it's like, man, yeah, what the fuck? He froze up.
Come on now. Oh, fucking fine. Yo,
Yo, yo.
my bad, y'all. My connector fucking up tonight. I don't know what's going on. But
I'm
back to
thinking
the
like, yo, I was like, yo, I was talking about stories. So I'm like, oh shit.
yeah, back to what I was saying. How growing up in the Bronx influenced you musically.
I think like my album title actually describes it, survival of the fittest. So like it was like the strong will survive, the weak shall perish. So like you had to be on your P's and Q's growing up, being in the Bronx. Like one false move, you done. You feel me?
Yeah. Sound like where I'm from. One false
Facts.
move, you done. You know, I'm from New Orleans, so you know it's critical.
Ah shit.
One false move, you're done. Anything with new in front of it, you just know it's one. Not New Hampshire though. It's one false move, and you done. It just ain't that. Um, uh, what artists influenced you musically?
I mean, you mean like overall or like as of right now?
It can be both.
All right. Overall, I would say like Biggie, Tupac, 50 Cent, Ti definitely, and then like currently I would say G Herbo.
Yeah, but it's nice. Yeah, it was nice.
I fuck
Uh,
with that shit. I think like his album and my album like coincide put together is like yo, it's like I had no idea the nigga was gonna come out with Survivor's Remorse. I'm coming out with Survivor the Fist. I'm like, yo, that shit perfect. We both
Yeah,
thinking alike.
yeah. They say great minds think alike. So hell, you know what I'm saying. Uh, there's a lot of artists that's putting out dope music. What makes you stand out from the crowd?
I mean, like I would consider my music like I made like my own genre of music. I'll say like my genre is like jiggy music. Like everything I'm coming out with, you could bop your head, you bop, and I'm like, and then you think about like, wait, what did he just say? Like,
Hmm.
I come out, I feel like a lot of shit that I'll be coming out with lately really has a bop to it, but you gotta listen to what I'm saying, and it's like you have to hear my story as you're bopping to it. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely. Uh, your style, I think a good collab for you, if anybody you could have collabed with, would probably be Five of you.
Facts,
Cause y'all styles
facts.
blend well together. I would love to see that. I'm gonna be bumping that shit if Five will jump on that motherfucker. But there's a lot of great artists came out of New York. How would you describe your growth from when you first started making music to now?
It's funny because it's funny you asked me that because I was just listening to my very first song, and then I was listening to my very first project, um, and like I could hear like compared to back then, I didn't know what I wanted to do because like I started music 4 years ago, so like I didn't have the confidence I do now in
Uh,
myself back then. I was just putting out music back then just to like, I want to try it, but I don't know how it's gonna come out. So you know what I'm saying? I was really experimenting. So then like the more I did songs, the more I gained confidence. Like and like with this how I am now, I'm like, yeah, I know I believe in myself fully.
absolutely. You mentioned survival of the fittest, and that's supposed to be coming out. Tell them what was the creation behind it, the mindset behind survival of the fittest.
You said what?
I say you mentioned survival of the fittest. You supposed to be dropping that soon. What was the mind state behind making survival of the fittest?
I thought of like with Survival of the Fittest, like when I really came up with the title, I was more or less talking about like my life and how I grew up. So like I always was always taught, you can't be weak. You have to be strong in heart. You feel me?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
like when I thought about Survival of the Fittest, I got a couple songs on this project that really just tell my life story, and then like one of the songs just is like a tribute. So like I'm really trying out new shit, and like with my life and how I grew up,
yeah,
it was really I had to be strong, or I was not gonna survive. I was not gonna make it
yeah,
to my next birthday or the next birthday or the next birthday. So it's like every trial and tribulation I went through really described like it was real survival.
yeah. Uh, you are artist on Gorilla Mob Entertainment. Tell the people about Gorilla Mob Entertainment.
Yo, that's my bro right there. Gorilla Mob, I didn't actually we have had this conversation and like back he started listening started tapping in with me back in like 2020. But I wasn't really peeping it at one point. But like he was listening to a lot of my music. So he hit me up. It was like, yo, bro, I really love your sound. Like I like how you have your passion for your music. So like me and him started linking. I started talking to him about like what he had going on. So he was starting like, Gorilla Mob Entertainment. So I'm like, sign me up for that. I definitely want ends on that. You feel me? Shout out
Yeah,
Gorilla Mob. I know that bro watching. Shout out you, bro. A lot of this project came out because of you.
oh God, giving people their roles is paying homage. You know, it's part of the game. You have to. Uh,
Facts.
hip violence in hip hop is crazy right now. Would you say rapping is the most dangerous job in the world?
I would say yeah.
Mm,
I would say yeah because like you don't know what niggas would try to do. It'd be like your friends. It'd be
yeah,
your close jealous friends that want to snake you and they'll do anything to backdoor you. You feel me? And like
yeah,
I see a lot of that daily, and it's like, yo, damn, it was your own man's. All that day room shit was weird. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Everybody ain't a day one. That shit, you fuck around.
Facts.
We found out they're day three. Oh, it
Day
be
6.
too late. Oh God, it'd be too late. Shit. We're gonna get back into these questions, but we gonna jump back into some music. This is Falling featuring Jay Nasty. And yeah, for y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's just the preview. That mean you gotta go and get the rest of it. You know what I mean?
Prizzy, nasty. This for all everyone that's going through something. You
Yeah.
feel me? Survival of the fittest. Never give up. I was prison. I remember chasing money just to ease the pain. I had to make it out from the storm just to seal myself from the rain. Thought about giving up, nothing's gonna be the same. This life is like a game of chess, I didn't wanna play the game. To think about what life had in store, trying to make it out from sleeping on basement floor. Didn't think I could make it, so I had to hustle more. Never had a dollar to my name, I was broken to the core. But that pain I never talked about, wanted to end the games without. Mama told me no, so I had to take another ride. Didn't have choice, so I thought it was a drop. Ain't know it back then, by feet I was chosen. I was falling, didn't know my calling. Niggas thought I was calling, didn't know which way to go. Never stopped me from going all in. I looked in the sky, one day I'ma be a star. Went from Raptors versus Rollies, all the marks. I know that pain left some scars. What up, Prizzy?
Nah. Like I said, y'all only get a preview. Y'all gotta go pay that money, you know what I mean, to get that full version, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Stop being a little cheap. It's probably 99 cents is iTunes. Go put that little money in and make it happen.
Oh
Support
God,
y'all.
bro, you gotta catch that shit.
Real. Really give me y'all all that. Y'all get too damn spoiled. Anyhow, I wanna know, I know they wanna know who you listening to today besides yourself.
um, I listen. I really be honest. It's gonna surprise you. I do listen to a lot of R&B. Feel
Mm.
me? I listen to a lot of R&B. I'll be listening to like John B, Bobby
God,
Valentino, Chris
yeah,
Brown,
you know, that love
Tory
shit.
Lanez. You
Uh-oh.
know, I'll be listening to. Then like I'll have my days where I'm listening like G Herbo. Then I'm listening to Fabio Foreign. You know, I have a day where I'm listening to K Flock. You feel me? So it's like it really depends on my mood and my day. You feel me?
Absolutely. If there was any artist that you could collab with, I might be setting myself up for this. Who would it be?
Ah, I would say I'm my first answer G Herbo. Um, I would say Drake.
Drake. I didn't expect that one. Okay. Drake
I
been on
want
his
to do a
damn
collabo with
shit.
Drake.
Yeah, he been on his damn shit lately. I fuck with Drake. You know what I'm saying? I can see that. I can see that happening. Uh, music for me started out as an outlet. So what inspired you to first start making music?
Um, I was really what really inspired me to do this album. I would say I really wanted to do something different. You feel me? I felt like I was in a point where in my life where I wanted to like elevate. So like a lot of a lot of things on this album I actually did differently. Like I can't even give you the rest of it because like if I gave you the rest of that answer, I would be giving away the album. You feel me?
Yeah. So
Like it's a
everything.
lot of shit I did differently. Like I mostly with this album, I really tried like new flows. I felt like I finally found my sound, um, and like I wanted to give everybody a piece of me. I wanted all y'all to hear my pain and hear my story and relate to it. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Like growing up, it was difficult.
Mm.
Up until like my early 20s, it was difficult. You feel me? So like, you're gonna learn a lot from the album about me, myself, and I. You feel me?
Yeah. Uh, me, I consider myself at times perfectionist. Would you say you content with what you put out, or you still be feeling like in the back of your head is some shit I probably could change up or do different?
Yeah, I'll be thinking that sometimes. I'm like, yo,
Yeah,
I probably could have did this differently. I probably could have did that song differently, or I could have did this one differently.
yeah,
Yeah, I got that in me. I'll be like if you see like my studio sessions, if I'll do a take, and then like I'll listen it back, and I'm like, man, I know I could go harder than that. So then I'll do it again, and then I'll do it, and then it'll be a good one. But
yeah,
I don't feel like it is because like I want to give y'all that raw energy. I want to give y'all I want y'all to hear my hunger and pain and how much I want it. So
that's
like
it.
I feel like yeah, I'm a perfectionist and that shit.
Absolutely. Now I noticed on Falling you switched the style up. You did more of the drill on the other song, and then you switched the style up to something a little bit different on the second song. And I guess that was you trying to show your versatility. I think it's always good for artists to have variety in the way they spit and in the way they present their shit. How important is for you to have that creative when it goes to making your music?
I think it's very important for me. Like I really want to be different. So like I did the first song like Jiggy remix. Then I gave you the second song, Falling. I got another song in my arsenal. It could be I'll do some R&B shit like
Yeah,
Act Like That by Tyrese, and it would be like it would be really like yo I want to do something different every single time. So like that's what I think is very important for me. I like to be very creative in my music. So like I'll do things differently that, or I'll add something like okay, let me add this little sofrito in this shit.
yeah,
Put a little adobo on that shit, and then boom.
yeah. Boom, straight classic, clean out the hatch. I better. Hey, what? I know you probably. I can tell from your music you've been doing it for a while. Probably got some years under your belt. What would you tell a youngster who just coming in the game and trying to find their way?
I would tell you, keep going, keep pushing, believe in yourself first.
Yeah,
If you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will believe in you. So you always have to have that confidence in yourself first. Always believe in yourself. Then once you believe in yourself, you know the rest will follow. But you start. It starts with you. It starts with from within.
yeah,
Nobody can do it for you, or nobody can do it for you. You have to do it. Feel me?
yeah. Now I don't watch a lot of videos, and this one probably gonna make you laugh. I don't watch a lot of videos, and man, they talk about that chopped cheese. Now I ain't never had a chopped cheese, but they say the best chopped cheese come out the Bronx. So man, what's the hype about with this chopped cheese, man? That's gonna make me come all the way from New Orleans to New York to get a chopped cheese.
Yeah, man, that shit. Me personally, I tried it once. I
Yeah,
tried it once. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I tried that shit once. I did not like it.
yeah. But even
I spat that shit out. I thought that shit tastes like fake rubber or some shit like that. I'm like, yo, what
uh,
the fuck is this?
uh, I say, hey, she look kind of chewy. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I'm like,
can't take my New York card for that. Hell no. Yeah, I can't take it for that. No, no. Nice try though. I do. You could try another way, but not that one.
oh God, hey, be honest, hey, shoot. I think you say you're in Ohio though. You can correct me if I'm wrong. I
No,
know
Connecticut.
Connecticut. How has the music scene been for you in Connecticut, and how has that inspired your music?
That's a tough question because like I know a lot of Connecticut artists, so like it's been difficult because it's like a challenge. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like I got a couple people I would actually do a collab with in Connecticut as we speak, and I'm like, yo, this this nigga got it. You definitely got it. I'm definitely vibing to you. Then this nigga got it, and then this nigga got it, and then this nigga got it. I'm like, okay, okay. And this is different
Yeah,
areas of Connecticut.
yeah,
So I'm like, I'll listen to somebody right now from Hartford,
yeah,
and they'll just be fired to me.
yeah,
You feel me? And there's a couple artists I could shout out right now that I listen to on a daily
yeah.
from
You can
Connecticut that like,
you can shout them out, man. Shout them out.
shout out who don't know City, shout out Scoop the Don, shout out Joe Grits, shout out Keys the God, shout out my mentor Jay Nasty, shout out Mozzarella, Rich Niger, all the CT All Stars in Hartford. There's a lot of people I listen to, man, and then like I be fucking with they vibe. Like I was just listening to Scoop the Don shit, Steppers. So
Yeah.
I'm really vibing to that shit. You
Uh,
feel me? So I don't just listen to only myself.
you come from a state that's rich, like I say, in hip hop history. You got the likes of Jay Z, the likes of Cardi B, the likes of shit. The list go on. Pop Smoke, 5 The list goes
Facts.
on. E- Even the name that we shall not speak on, he was good at one time. He went to
Man, nah, that he ain't no king of New York. Hell no. I don't condone that. Hell
Yeah,
no.
I
We
don't
do
know what
not.
made him go around saying
I disclaim you, bro.
that.
Fuck all that. Nah, fuck all that. I disclaim you. You was not in New York, my boy.
God
Nah.
damn, bro. He was not being claimed. That's hey. But what I'm saying is a lot of dope artists, Nas, a lot of dope artists that came from New York. So how is it to try KRS One? The list, like I said, the list goes on. I can go down the list. The list goes on. From the birthright, it goes on. Um, and how is it trying to stand up to that stigma, that hype? Because when people look at New York music, it's in a different lens coming from a New York artist compared to coming from an artist somewhere else.
It be very. Sometimes I be thinking about it. I'll be like, yo, I be fine. I be fine. Sometimes it'd be difficult. Like, yo, I live in Connecticut, but I got a New York sound, so it's like it kind of it feels it's a little challenging because like then people would think, oh, he trying to jack New York style. No, I'm from there, so that's my natural sound. You feel me?
Yeah, absolutely. And I know it's challenging because man, to tell you, they got some new. They had some. Philly starting to step up in the game a little bit. Homie Contra came out. He got that dope 80s, 70s influence type style. And I grew up in the 80s, so I was able to be influenced by that 80s hip hop. And that New York hip hop came out because that was the first thing that drew the South eyes. And I know how hard it is for artists out here to get that traction in other states. So how has it been for you touring and being able to move around and travel and go to these different venues and rock them out?
I mean, it's been alright. I'll travel to different venues like
Yeah,
um Malibu and Hartford. So it'd be different venues I'll be going to. Like I actually just did a tour in back in May. We went to Philly. We did a show in Connecticut. We did a show in New York. We did a show in New Jersey. So it'd be very different. Like going to different states and seeing that shit it'd be different.
yeah.
Like I feel like I get the most love in New York, even though I'm from there. I get the most love from there. It'd be different. I'm like, yo, y'all do know I live in Connecticut, or like I'll be doing the same thing in Philly, and I'm like, yo, y'all do know I live in Connecticut.
Okay, okay. Hey, Philly and New York show love to the artists, man. And like I said, they got a bunch of dope artists coming out of New York and out of Philly, up north standing tall, Atlanta, everywhere doing their thing. Uh, I had a discussion about people going to places like Cali, artists, and they go out there and they lose their life. Would you say it's being flashy, or it's just a crime opportunity.
You said what?
Um, a lot of artists went going to New York and they getting robbed and killed for their jewelry, man. And I feel like a lot of people say it's just them being flashy and not being careful. Other people say because they got to check in. What's your opinion on
I think it's like I think you don't need to be doing all that. For me,
it? Yeah,
I think there's a time and place for that.
yeah,
Like if you wearing a whole bunch of shit outside,
yeah.
you making yourself look like a target.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Like I think in moderation, I'll come outside wearing a chain like this and another chain. I'll be fine. If I come out with like chains like the size of like little babies, yeah, I'm gonna be a
Yeah,
target. Like yo, niggas see me like yo, that look like a lick right there.
yeah,
Better be careful. You
yeah,
better go get his lick his ass. Fuck
yeah,
out of here, no pause.
yeah. And people want what you got, man. You gotta be careful. Tell the people where your name come from, J. Poo. Yeah.
Actually, it, everybody just kept calling me Shaq. When I was younger, I was always saying Sheisty. That nigga Sheisty. That nigga Sheisty. So
Yeah.
like my J Bando Sheisty was really like my Facebook name, but J Prizzy, like everybody always called me because like it was like at one point they used to call me J Prince, and then they was like, "Yo, you're not Prince no more. You beyond that. You a
Yeah.
king." So I'm like, "Yo, bro, I'm gonna do this shit at elevation." So you feel me? They was like, "Yo, we gonna call you Prizzy."
Yeah.
So
Uh, would you rather stay independent or sign mainstream and what?
whew, that's a tough one. Um, I would stay independent, but do like a distribution deal or something like that.
Yeah.
Be smart with it.
Yeah, gotta be smart. And so what? Read your contracts, man, for y'all sign that shit. Don't be like them artists that sold 100 million records and broke, man. Don't fall for the okie doke. You know what I'm saying? Read the dotted line. That's all I'm saying. Read the shit in the bold print that's this fucking small. Read it. That's all I'm saying. Let the people know where they can find you at with social media platforms, what you got coming out next.
You can find me on Instagram at official survival of the fittest underscore. Um, I got actually my album about to drop on October 9th. So be on the way for that. Survival of the fittest. And I got some new shit coming out. I ain't gonna tell y'all much, but I'm gonna give y'all a little preview of Survival of the Fittest Deluxe
Uh
coming
oh.
shortly after that.
Uh
You
oh.
feel me? But definitely Instagram at official survival of the fittest underscore. Facebook, you can find me at J Bando Sheisty. I'll be doing comedy on that shit. So like I be having everybody dying. So one laugh a day keeps the ugly people away. You feel me?
Oh God. Oh God. Saying, this been the Chop It Up podcast, man. Before we get out here, though, special thank you for my guests for being in the building, tapping in with me, and just doing that shit and vibing and talking about music. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man. Share the broadcast, all that beautiful stuff. Y'all know what's popping, man. Chop it up. Let's talk. You know what I mean? Yeah.